So welcome back to my channel. This is Dom, and I just thought I'd do a quick unboxing of this Black Seas scenery pack, what I got for Christmas. I had some Amazon vouchers, so I bought this through that because I've got far too many books to read and similarly lots of music to listen to, and I thought this would be fun. I think it was £20. I'll put the price down in the underneath this video afterwards, but 20 quid for my Black Seas fleets. I just thought it'd be interesting to get it, to add some variety. Now within this you get the Morello Tower, a lighthouse, 2 cannon emplacements, a mortar emplacement, 1 sunk first class, 1 sunk third class, and 5 assorted rocks. So let's have a look. So packed by Ronnie, thank you Ronnie. What have we got in here? Let's open this one first. So this looks like this is the tower, not the cherry, the tower, and the rocks. They're quite small, but then I suppose the ships are very small too. So there's what was this? This was Is this the lighthouse? No, this must be the mortar emplacement, surely. Not entirely sure. You can see, actually it can't be a mortar, this is, you can see the guns. See that? Gun ports on the tower. It's a nice model, actually, really nice model. And then you've got all the emplaced guns down here. So that's pretty good. Nice resin model. Let's see what else. There should be a gun you can put on top, I think. So that may be in here. Oh yeah, there we go. There's the big gun. And that sits on top. Like that, I think. Oops, what I will do when I glue it there. So that's kind of cool. That's nice, I like that. Oops, put it where you can actually see it, Dom. That's a good idea. I quite like that. That's a nice model. Zoom in on that. There we go. Nice model that, I think. Zoomed in on. Got the guns emplaced at the base here. And then the tower itself has a number of gun emplacements within it. That'll paint up quite well, I think. And there's the lighthouse. Oops. There we go, let's lift that back up. There's the lighthouse. Again, fairly nice kit. Just a feature really, anything really to go on the table, make it look a little bit more exciting. Here are 2 gun emplacements, which are metal. So it's 2, 4, 5 guns on each. There's a couple of scenarios in the book where you have to attack shoreline fortifications, so these are very useful for that. Oh, actually there's another. Oh, this is the mortars. So these are mortar emplacements. So that's not supposed to go on. No, that's not supposed to go on there. No, stupid idea. So yeah, so you got 2 guns. Oops, move it back there. 2 guns and a mortar emplacement. Pretty tiny, but yeah. Then we got 3 lots of rocks to go in the sea. Again, these are resin. These are all pent up, it's pretty simple. That's them. And then this must be the shipwrecks, I guess. Right. First of all, we got a couple more slightly bigger rocks to put in the sea and make a bit of a obstacle for the ships flying around, which is kind of cool. So that's nice. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rocks for the sea. You've got the lighthouse and you've got the tower, 2 emplacements, 2 gun emplacements and a mortar emplacement. And then there's these. This is the sinking third rate, which is quite good as a marker. I like the look of that. It's kind of cool. Oops, try and bring it in so you can actually see it done. Which is that one. And then this thing, which is the big bugger. This is the first class. Whoops. Let's just zoom out a little bit. There we go. This is the first class sunk, which is a bit intimidating because I've actually in my fleet only got one first class so far. I haven't even painted it yet, and yet I've got a wreck for it already. So let's hope that isn't an omen. That isn't HMS Victory going down. But it's a nice model, I have to say. So there you go. That's what you get within this kit. Oops. So there you go, that's what you get within this kit. You get these 5 rocks, you get the emplacement, you get the lighthouse, 3 gun emplacements, one of which is a mortar and 2 regular guns. You get the sunk third rate and the sunk first rate as markers. I think it's not bad. 20 quid. I mean, they're not the biggest thing in the world, but I think it's not too bad. And add some colour to the table, which is the main thing. Those mats just to see water is just a little bit tedious. So anyway, next step, painting them up. So there you go, a few days later, managed to paint these things up. So here's the rocks, just basically their resin, as you can see, just straight sprayed them with grey and then just dry brushed them and then used a wash on them, and they've come out pretty well. So that's them done. Must correct, $29.95 this set was, which is a little bit high, but you know, they look alright. So there is the lighthouse. Stick it there so you can actually see it. There you go. I think that's quite nice. Just kept the colour scheme simple. Used a bit of basing material on the base around here just to make it a little bit more rugged. So that's that. Oops, keep moving it away. There you go. So you can actually see it now. There we go. And there's the Morello cherry. Let's focus in on that thing. Quite pleased how that's come out. I've got the gun on top. Batteries are all around the outside here. Again, used some basic material to put on the banking, and then use the pathway or left the pathway where the guns are based to be just stone. That looks pretty good, I think. There's the individual gun emplacements. See those? They're quite tiny. And they've come out nicely as well, very straightforward to paint. Just basically, if you've been painting the ships, you'll be familiar with the guns are exactly the same. These ones are metal though, but have a palisade, and all I've done is use again some of the basic material around one side of it just to sort of make it pop. So that's that. And also the wrecks. Now these were buggers, not because they're not easy to paint, because they are. It's actually just working out what's what on the base, because you've got the sail hanging down. You know, it's come down obviously because the masts have come down. Trying to work out what bits of the sail and which of the which of the waves crashing on it. It was a bit tricky, but I think the effects is okay. I mean, that's the first rate, sunk first rate, and this is the sunk third rate. It works out pretty well. So there you go. Let's have a look what they look like on the mat. So there you go. There's the ensemble finished. I think it looks pretty good. This is on my Geek Villain mat that I bought in their Black Friday sale. You can see for scale, I've got a couple of the warships out. You can see the fort here in the background. There's the emplacements. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rocks. The lighthouse, obviously. The third class wreck and the first class wreck. I think the effect's pretty good. So not bad, I think. Actually, they paint up really nicely. Look pretty effective. Not essential for your game, but it just adds a little bit of scenery to an otherwise fairly sterile game board. But thoroughly recommend it. 30 quid, well spent, I think. You can probably get it a lot cheaper if you went to one of the 20% off manufacturers, but or sellers. I just happened to have Amazon vouchers, so I bought it through Amazon, but it meant I had to pay $29.95 or whatever it was. But there you go. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And I will see you all again soon. This is Dom, signing out.